What's up, guys? I have a huge Sonic news update video for you. Sonic news update, whatever. I have a huge update video for you guys with a little piece of Sonic news. Well, not really a little piece, because this could actually end up being huge. So, without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it. So, you see the Sonic channel right here. This is the official Sonic channel, checkmark and everything. I think that'll even tell you, yeah, they're verified. So this is the official Sonic channel, right? And you see they have the Sonic X Shadow Generations profile picture here. But you'll see when I click on the channel, now Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. The reason for that, YouTube just hasn't updated their profile picture yet. Um, but you see now they have Sonic Racing CrossWorlds as both their profile picture and their channel banner. So this is actually huge, right? Even going to their community tab, you'll see it says switching gears hashtag new profile pic, and it has their profile picture right here. Um, but this is huge because anytime Sega does this, where they'll put their profile picture and their channel banner as whatever Sonic game is coming out at the time, that means they're getting ready to go into like a promotional phase. We saw it with Sonic Frontiers, where when they changed their channel branding to match Sonic Frontiers, their channel banner and their profile picture, they changed it to Sonic Frontiers, and guess what? That's around the time they started heavily promoting that game, making lots of trailers, just showing lots of news for that game, and just sharing a lot of information about Sonic Frontiers. And I'm pretty sure that was also around the time people got to play the game for them. Sorry, they got to play the game for themselves at like Summer Game Fest, Gamescom, and stuff like that. We saw it again with Sonic Superstars. They changed their profile picture from Frontiers to Superstars, as well as their banner. Same thing with Generations last year, same thing. They changed their channel branding to Sonic X Shadow Generations. Because for the longest time, their channel branding was the 25th anniversary channel branding from like 2016, 2017 ish, I think they had that old profile picture since like 2016. Yeah, I think it was about time for a revamp. But since Sonic Frontiers came out, they've always had this pattern of changing their channel branding right when they're about to heavily start promoting a game. So this is actually huge because we can expect more news for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds very soon here. We can probably start expecting a second trailer for this game to drop very soon. I'd wager that the second trailer for this game is going to be an Extreme Gear trailer, since that's something a lot of people have been wanting to see. We can probably see how the Extreme Gear plays differently from, like, the cars. Um, and yeah, we might also have a second beta test where they let us use Extreme Gear for the first time. And who knows, this game's release might be closer than any of us are expecting. I'd wager that this game is either going to come out in October or November. I'd say maybe October, since that's when Sonic's like smaller but still big releases tend to drop. Like we saw Sonic X Shadow Generations got an October release, since that wasn't like a mega big release or anything like that. It wasn't like the next big Sonic game, except it kind of was because Shadow Generations. But at the end of the day, Sonic X Shadow Generations was a remaster of Sonic Generations with a new campaign attached to it. That's how Sega looks at it, and that's how they promoted this game. Even though most of the promotion was for Shadow Generations, so you could argue that much like Sonic Generations in 2011, it was a new game with an old game included. But Yeah, point is, this game will probably come out in October. Maybe they'll surprise us and announce that this game is coming out as like an anniversary release, even though that doesn't exactly make sense because it's only the 34th anniversary, not the 35th. But hey, I mean, we have had anniversary releases that don't fall on a major like 25th, 20 or 25th, 20th, 30th, like an anniversary release that doesn't fall on a multiple of 5 before, because generally every 5 years is considered a big anniversary for Sonic. But we had Sonic Origins back in 2022. That was a 31st anniversary release. Um, and then we had Origins Plus the following year, which technically would have been for the 32nd anniversary. So, point is, this could either be this could either come out June 23rd, sometime in October, or sometime in November, since that's when most Sonic games tend to come out. Like Sonic Frontiers came out in November. I just remembered something. Sonic Superstars also came out in October. Because that was also like a smaller but still big release. Hang on, let me drink some water. But yeah, like I was saying, Sonic Superstars, just like Sonic X Shadow Generations last year, that also got an October release because that was sort of a smaller but still big release for them. And what I mean by that is it's not like a mainline game which is going to generate like a ton of hype or anything like that. It's like another classic Sonic game. It's something to kind of like hold us over until the next mainline game. That's probably the best way to describe Superstars and Generations. They weren't meant to be like the next big Sonic game or anything like that. They were meant to hold us over until the next release. And that's part of what Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is probably going to be doing. This game is probably meant to be another game to hold us over until we get the sequel to Sonic Frontiers, whatever it might end up being called. So yeah, that's why I'm willing to bet that this game will either come out in June, which I hope it doesn't, because that's you know um I'll be really busy in June probably, so I wouldn't want a new Sonic game to come out when I probably won't be able to record content. I'll explain why after I'm done with the stuff I'll be busy with, but um, yeah, there's that. Um, or it could release in October, which is more ideal. It gives them more time to tweak the game, and I mean, I'll probably be ready for it when it releases, uh, if it is an October release. So yeah, all that to say, like going back to what I was saying it towards the beginning of the video, I bit my tongue, it fucking hurts. That's not what I was going to say. Anyways, going back to what I was saying towards the beginning of this video, we can probably start expecting more, like announcements for this game pretty soon here. We can probably expect another trailer, maybe even another closed network test. Although, if we get another network test for this game, I really hope it's not just on the PS5 like it was the first time, because I thought that was fucking stupid the first time. Because, like, I get that they probably just wanted to pick one platform, but I don't know, man. I hope with the next, like, closed network test, they at least let PlayStation and Xbox players test the game out, and also PC. It would be a good way for them to test out how well the crossplay functions. But yeah. Also, as for the whole Mario Kart Worlds versus Sonic Racing CrossWorlds debate, because I know I'm gonna get asked about this, I don't give a fuck really. Both games look really good, but I'm personally more excited for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds just because Mario Kart World does look really cool. But at the end of the day, it's just another Mario Kart game, you know? Sonic Racing CrossWorlds looks so different from what came before that it's really exciting. It feels fresh, you know? Mario Kart World is also pretty different from what came before, but it's still Mario Kart at the end of the day. They I don't know. Mario Kart World just isn't really as exciting to me, you know? Because whenever I look at this game, I just kind of see more of the same, you know? But that's a debate for a whole nother video if you guys want to see that. But yeah, it's your boy Ultra signing off. If you guys want to see more Sonic News Roundup videos like this in the future, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to make it happen. So it's your boy Ultra signing off. Peace. Take care, everyone.